Sorry, I just accidentally started the reading. I didn't intend to. Oh, okay. This reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or any significant Scorpio placement you need help with at this time. This is the pink full moon reading. Sorry for the little bit of break that I had. It's been pretty tough on me. So let's see what you have. You have the Archer and the Scholar. And we have the Scholar. So this will be the outline for the reading. And I'll just start with the one that pops up first. Sorry, I just got this deck, so I apologize. I'm not trying to waste your time. The Scholar. Sunlight streams through the window, illuminating a chaotic, crowded desk. Piles of books cast a deep shadows, and dust motes float lazily through the air. The Scholar is something of a hermit, preferring the scrolls and studies of the bustle of the outside world, but there is one thing they're known for: their ability to work through a puzzle and come to the right conclusion. The Scholar is a card of routine and perseverance. Right now you may find yourself at a dead end with no immediate apparent solution. Take a step back and try approaching the problem from a different angle, asking someone for their opinion or a fresh pair of eyes. I can completely relate with this. I've definitely had my fair share of stress over the last few weeks, as predicted, for the eclipse and obviously the full moon that's coming up, and that we are in Mercury retrograde. So as of that last reading, I have been through probably equally to what you've been through. The Archer. Also, if you like what you see here today, please give me a like and subscribe. The Archer. Slender fingers trail from fletching of an arrow, a notch on it, bowstring. Others training with their bows loose early, eager to prove themselves, but the archer knows the value of their own judgment and takes their time. A deep inhale and a held breath. A moment up to aim. An arrow whistles through the air and strikes the target across the training ground. The archer also knows exactly what they're shooting for. Others around you may have targets full of arrows, but you know how long you need to aim true. Your own pace can be measured against that of others, and your own worth is not dictated by anyone but yourself. But let doubt make you falter. Take your time. Your arrows will fly true, and they're good and ready. When they're good and ready. So I personally would say right now is that you've been using your intuition, but you've been feeling lately, Scorpio, that a lot of the odds have been against you, and you're not quite sure to kind of overcome. So you've just taken a step back and figured out how you could possibly get insight into this and make sure that you don't fall susceptible possibly to people breaking your boundaries, or possibly you feel like you're not being listened to, and you just have recently had to take a step back just for yourself, because I feel that maybe with Scorpios, We know what's coming, but we can't stop it from coming, and we can't change what's coming, even if we try to interfere. And more so when we interfere, it gets worse. So it just looks like you know what to do for yourself, and it's just making sure that you have a proper insight into what is actually going on around you. And this is going to just be for the full moon reading. And obviously, you know, as the moon decreases in percentage, this is still applicable over the next coming weeks, especially with Mercury retrograde. So next we are going to get into the tarot. Again, I do want to apologize for my absenteeism. I'll try to make this very quick. We're already 9 minutes in. Hopefully this will be helpful for somebody. I am still a significantly new channel. If you like what you see, please give me a like. It's simple as that. Or subscribe, and or both. I would greatly appreciate both. Okay, makes sense. Okay, so what we have here is the Three of Cups in reverse. Kind of keeping to yourself currently. You're not really trying to get too far out with everything. Eight of Swords in reverse, but you are talking to other people. You are letting people know exactly how you feel about certain things and what's going on in your mind, mainly because you pulled your energy back. So a lot of people are going to be very inquisitive as to why, especially if they are reliant on your energy. You have the Six of Cups. You may be trying to seek help in experiences that you've experienced in the past to pull yourself out of this slump that you may possibly be in, or what feels like a slump. Since you've pulled your energy back, people may possibly be giving you a hard time about that, maybe overstepping your boundaries, but you are planning ahead. You actually already knew that this was coming, so you were prepared for the hardships that were going to come through this time and upcoming time. But it does look like that, based on what you've experienced in the past, that this is going to help you pull through. The Ten of Wands in reverse, which is really nice. So it's not going to be too hard for you to work through this, I feel, because of the factor that you have already been Wounded Warrior, Nine of Wands, been through this before. So it's just kind of like been there, done that situation. What you don't see underneath the deck is the Ace of Cups in reverse. So yeah, you are focusing on yourself. You're focusing on yourself. You've been there, done that. You're pulling back your energy and you're taking care of yourself, which is absolutely beautiful and well-deserved. To wrap it up, because I don't want to make it too long, we'll give you some numerology. But it just looks like for the next coming 5 days, you're just going to be focusing on yourself, making sure that you heal. Anybody that does come your way in the near future, you're already prepared for it. You already know that people are going to be, as they say, leeching off of your energy, mainly because you're so giving. Your numerology is 555, change. Encouragement, support, obstacle, battle, calling, restructuring, creative work. You are going to level up. It might not feel good initially, but when you prepare to handle the greater things in your life, the highest good, that is why you've been looking. That is the why you've been looking for. Push through it, and there's a reward waiting at the finish line. I was actually looking at somebody else's tarot video, A Sage Who Rises, and it was one of the things she had brought up in her reading was, do not make it harder than it already is. And it really kind of resonated with me, and it looks like that overall with moon energy, that's going to be the overall. Just don't make it harder than it is, because it is time for change, making big decisions. But don't let anybody step over your boundaries, and try to keep people around you that respect you and care for you and will help you when you need that help. All right, Scorpio, one more card for you. If you've liked what you've seen today for Yerba Tarot, please give me a like and or subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Allowing Radical acceptance says yes to reality and giving moments that what's needed to come next. So if you do need to make room to allow the better things to come into your life, make room for it, because it's just asking you during this full moon to have a significant change. Numerology 555, you may be seeing 555, 5, or numerology number 6. You can definitely look it up on Google what numerology number 6 would be for you. Thank you so much again, and I greatly appreciate you. Thank you, Scorpio, and have a great day.